Hello there. I hope you are doing great today. And I'm here with a new short video. I brought this fluffy covers with me to make some really nice sounds. And this covers just gave me an idea for today's video, for today's ramble, because I like to ramble about different things when I make my ASMR videos. And today's topic is perfectionism. And I just wanted to give you a little positive message today that being perfect is not important. It is not, it shouldn't be your goal in your life, or that just you don't need to be perfect. And I will explain it to you a little bit more. Well, firstly, this idea came out to me because one fluffy cover is bigger than another, but I ordered like the same ones and they just sent me one bigger than another, but they still make nice sound. They still help me to make this video, and I think it's important. It's more important than being perfect, you know. I know it's a bad example, and I'm very good at bad examples, but as you may have heard, that 20% of how do you call it? I just can't remember the word. Like 20% of your input makes 80% of your result, and 80% of your input make only 20% of your result. So perfectionism can help you pretty rarely. Like, when do we really need perfectionism is very rarely. For example, if you're a professional sportsman and you need really perfect results to win your Olympic Games. Of course, you need to just be your best, do your best. But you know, you can do your best and not be perfect. Still not be perfect, because perfect is almost impossible. But when we notice that things are not perfect, we often just start to feel annoyed, stressed, and just sad when we see that our work that we have done, the work that is not perfect. We feel sad, but we just should realize that perfect doesn't really exist, to be honest. It's very hard to make things perfect, and most of the time we just get upset about it. And I recommend you to change your perfectionism to something else. Like, for example, when I make my videos, I know that I cannot make them perfect. It is very hard to make them perfect. I know that I will say something wrong, I will make a mistake, maybe I will make a noise that somebody will not like, maybe I will look not perfect. Something will not be perfect always. I know that, but I'm still doing it, and I'm still getting a result, like your relaxation. My video is up there, you're watching it. It's a great result for me, and I just try to focus on it. The problem with perfectionism is that we are very sad that we are not perfect, but I always try to think that I've done my best. I have done my best, and I prefer do more than just, focus on perfectionism. Sometimes I have an idea about a video, but for example, I want to make roleplay, and maybe I don't have a costume, maybe I don't have things to make this roleplay as I would like it to be, but I can still realize my idea. And the problem with perfectionism that we often just don't do things. Like, some perfectionists, they just work very hard, and they are like too intense on themselves. They they make more efforts for very little part of results, if I can explain it well. They just overwork, and nobody really notices when it's their work is perfect, or if they wouldn't do it that perfect. I tried my best to explain, and I lost my thought where I was going. When I lose it, then my mind starts to be empty. Well, that's alright. Some people overwork, but some people, they just don't do anything. I found out recently that messy people that don't clean up their houses, some people do it because some people don't clean up their houses because of their perfectionism, because they don't want just do half of the work, and they prefer do nothing. That sounds pretty weird, but it really happens, and it happened to me that I just didn't want to make a big cleaning day, but I could just spend a couple of hours. I don't know. Like, if I have a messy room, I know that it's a lot of work, and I prefer do nothing. But I could make something. It wouldn't be perfect. After cleaning, it wouldn't be so super clean. But sometimes I just prefer do nothing because of my perfectionism. So it can be pretty toxic. And also with different idea realizations, that you just have this idea, but you think that you cannot make it perfect because you don't have this and that. And yeah, and you just don't do anything. And this is what we don't want. Yeah, these are my thoughts about it. And I know that my explanation could have been kind of messed up. And sometimes I forget to look at the camera. I'm just trying to chill out here also. As you chill out there, I'm trying to relax and chill out here. And yeah, so my message is that you don't have to be perfect. Just do your best, but don't be too pushy on yourself. Think about whether it's worth it or not. Just think about what you do on your project and your plan, and think if you want to do more or you want to do very little but super perfect. So I prefer to do more. I prefer to do more sports, to do more things in my life. I wouldn't like to say what things exactly at the moment, but yeah, I just prefer do more than be perfect. So yeah, and you don't have to be perfect. Nobody really notices your little mistakes, your little imperfections. So don't be too pushy on yourself. Relax, take it easy, and everything is going to be alright, okay? So yeah, now you can relax, and now you know that you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be. Just be imperfect. It's pretty great. You're free. Now you are free. You don't have to be this perfect human being that makes everything perfect. It's so hard, just so hard. So relax. You don't have to. Really. Let yourself be free. Yeah. And thank you for being here on my channel. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.